value. All right. So part six, why protecting marketing time feels selfish when clients are waiting. So let's look at it. All right. So knowing the ceiling exists and protecting it protecting it live are two different battles. So knowing the effect of the ceiling, right, and making the intentional decision of doing something about it are two different things. So here usually we address why people will know something and not do it. But the first reason why we find there in this case of marketing, going off completely in busy client season, right? The first objection to applying something that we saw is that people think that marketing time feels selfish when clients are waiting. So what does it look like? What's the mindset around this? So spending any time on visibility work while active clients need attention can feel like a misplaced priority. And sometimes it can feel like a genuine agreement that, oh, come on, I have the orders, I have everything. Right? The clients are testing it. Why should I spend more time or even why should I put some resources towards marketing again? And there can even be the assumption that the client that is there can even tell you that, oh, you are just doing part one of the work. Immediately when you are done with this particular work, I'm giving you S number again. This is when it even gets more dangerous. So at that moment, you left a market of or 1 million or 2 million people or whatever number of potential clients are in your market. And you now put the hope of the sustainability of your business in just one man. That's where it gets really dangerous. Right? But again, if your system was built to not be dependent on any other person, and these are things that I learned painfully, right? If you do it ahead of time, if you structure it ahead of time that way, so I'm never building any system, any business system that depends on one particular platform or the possibility of one particular big contract. There are many companies that do run, right? Companies that work, for example, for government, right, do have they can have government as the only customer that they are fulfilling. But really, out of a million company, maybe you see 10 or 20 like that. But most companies will need to be starting on a variety of customers coming at different seasons. They can come, continuously, but most of the time it's at different seasons. So what should be the counter tactic when you think that marketing time feels selfish when clients are waiting? So the first counter tactic is, to know that a business that only markets when it's quiet guarantees its own future quiet period. So a business that's only marketing when it's quiet guarantees its own future quiet period. So a protected minimum ultimately protects future client too. So that protected minimum is not just there for your present client. We're not just talking about the present activity, but we're talking about your future clients. You may not know them yet, but they're out there. And each piece of content that you release, or each time you show up in the market, gets you closer to them. So anytime, any day you miss or any opportunity to get closer to the market you miss, right, becomes what? Them going, you being further away from them, or you slowing down the speed at which they reach out to you, and you guys will start doing business. The second argument is, what if I genuinely have zero time, even for the minimum, right? What does it look like? So some busy seasons feel like they leave no room for even a reduced marketing minimum. So it can actually happen that way. So what should be the counter tactic? So this is exactly what the pre-produced content buffer solves. So build during karma stretches so that busy weeks require deployment only, not creation. So there is production and then publication, or there's production and then deployment. Production most of the time take 80% of the time, but then deployment is 20%. It's just scheduling actually. So it's very little time. But when you don't do production ahead of time, when you are now told that okay, you have to keep some content going on the platform, you trigger more the production part more than the scheduling. So it becomes like a headache. And you just avoid it. And for weeks, for months, nothing goes on in the busy season. And then the farmer season follows. So we would not want that for you. All right, so let's look at some other genuine exemptions as well. So the what ifs, right? So, but what if 2 posts a week is still too much for my business? So the specific number is yours to set. That's one thing. So maybe we spoke about two a lot here because two in generally for us works, and for people that we work with, it works as well. It sounds one is too low, right? For a serious business, one is too low, right? But if you already have other ways of getting clients, beyond social media or content marketing. Cool. But if content marketing has been your main way, one is not good. Two is okay. Three is ideal. But again, the number is also set. What matters is that it is a non-zero number and decided in advance, not what the exact figure is, right? And then what if my busy season isn't predictable? Right? Even an unpredictable season benefit from standing minimum and a standing buffer. So you just won't know exactly when to deploy it. So whether if you cannot even predict the time at which you get busy or when exactly others are going to get you overwhelmed, right? You will still benefit a lot from having a buffer. Even if for some maybe sometime the buffer may not be there for a busy season, but for some reason you may be indisposed, right? You may be unavailable to post or busy with some family or personal life issue, right? The buffer will help you. You just need to go into the buffer and just start scheduling what you have put set out there. That's really how you want to think about this whole thing. So what if I build a buffer and never end up needing it? Right. So a small evergreen buffer costs little to build during the camp stretch. Truly, during the camp stretch, it costs little. Because there's no pressure on you. And then it prevents a real farmer if you do not need it, the asymmetry favors building it. So there will always benefit to it. If there's no even if there's no obvious reason for you to need it now, there will always be benefit. So you already know what gets cut first. Let's set your protected minimum. So we're offering you a free 15-minute discovery call where we are going to help you look at your content and see exactly how we can, help you protect your content or protect your marketing before busy seasons come. So if you're also watching this webinar, a part of it, make sure you watch the entire webinar or other videos in this webinar. And we also have another one coming up. This is the last webinar of the series. So we're going to look at what should a $5,000 per month coach actually charge for a signature offer without freezing at that number? Because we observe that many people actually do freeze and are not bold enough to mention their numbers in their coaching or consulting business. So that will be it. Make sure you do subscribe, make sure you like and share this video with a coach or a consultant or somebody in the service business. It will bless them tremendously. Thank you once again and have a beautiful rest of your day.